Hi, my name is Andre. Today I'll be talking about the Unit 8 listening assignment. So, our assignment was supposed to be looking at architectural pictures from the Baroque architectural style and the Neoclassic architectural style. So, for the first one, we can see that it is very, very detailed. It's not exactly symmetrical, but it's very close if you were to cut it down the middle. In one side, you can see there's some bells, and towards the middle, you can see that there's a person on top with a raised arm in one side. So it's very close to being symmetrical, but it's not exactly that. And it's also very, very large. And when you're comparing it to the other one, it is more colorful. Of course, it's more faded now, or that could be some line, but it looks more colorful than the bottom one, even though it is older, since it went from the 17th to the 18th century for the Baroque period. And for the neoclassical period architecture, we have something that's much more simplistic, and it's very symmetric. You can see if you were to cut it down in the middle, you can see that this is on one side, and you can see that it's just the same on the other. And you have some more detail on it that is not very symmetrical, but besides that, that is more in the front. But unlike the Santiago de Compostela, it is very, very symmetrical. If you were to look at the design for that one as well, it's not very symmetrical. It's a lot more concise, and it's very monotone. You look at it and you're like, hey, I see beige, which is like the big color. The roofs are a little bit different, and so are the windows, but it's very plain when it comes to that stuff, ignoring if we're not looking at the details. And for the music, for the music composed by Bach for the Baroque area, it is very polyphonic. It does have a little bit monophonic in it as well when there's the solo violin playing. Um, it composes of string, brass, and wind instruments. We have the flute or the clarinet. We have the guy with the small trumpet, and we have the violins as well. And I would say that the musical form would be very strophic. They do put a little bit of changes in it, but it's mostly the same, repeated multiple times. And when looking at the song where Augustin Heydrich plays, he is a lot more homophonic. Of course, it's only the two violins being played at different times, but around the same song. There's also a little bit of homophonic, just like the last one, but this one, it is the same instrument, but there are small breaks in it where only one violin would play, and of course this only has strings because the only instrument being played is the violin, and it is very through composed. You can see that it's different throughout the entire time. If you were to skip from one area to another, you would now find a lot of similarities between the beginning, the middle, and the end. And it's also a lot more plain when compared with the Baroque era style music. So